going on? What's going on? It's your man Mal C219 TV Midwest Connected Man, Cheeks for Life. And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, GoFundMe is not life insurance. And if you in these streets and you's a super freak, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you in these streets and you's a super freak, like my man Shannon, oh, y'all know we finna get to it. Like my man Shannon, please put some money on your head before they do, brother. Because they coming for you, man. They coming for you, and like they say, man, now I see it though. Once we get to the end of this, shout out to my man Concrete Genius, man, Big Johnny. You know what I'm saying? I was watching his show, and he touched on this right here, man. And when he dropped on it, when he said something about the gravy up in me like gravy, comment. I said, oh, this is a wild one. You know what I'm saying? So shout to all my podcasters that's getting the piece off this, man. We all gonna eat off this once it hit these streets. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, let's talk about it, man. Where did Shannon mess up at, man? Now, some people say, was he just being him? You feel what I'm saying? Was he just being him, man? You know what I'm saying? Was he just doing what he do? Doing what a grown man should do? Handling the game as he should handle the game? You know what I'm saying? He's embarking on a new deal. Now, he was about to sign a deal. He didn't sign it yet. He was on the about to sign a deal. He's in negotiations. And ironically, this comes up. Now I'm gonna say this, man. Being a 50-year-old man myself, 51 to be exact, you know what I'm saying? I think your man Shannon like 56, you know what I'm saying? Most of the movers and shakers in the game, 40 and over. It is what it is. A lot of youngers in the game, true that. But what I'm saying is it's a lot of relevant 50 and over, because we're gonna touch on being 50 and still moving and it's motivating when I see brothers of that ilk still swagged out, still, representing us well like that. But Shannon, when you start representing, the how can I say it? The the thirst of being 50, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, bro, turning 50, man, and being 50 and being old and getting that money. Because everybody, what they say, most people don't hit them statuses of multimillionaires till they get to 50s, or a millionaire till they get to 50. If you even hit it at all before you die, that's just what it is. You might have worked overtime and might have touched it with working if you had a good job for a long time. But if not, most people don't even touch that. So the point is, for a man to be blessed with what he's been blessed with, you feel what I'm saying? And for things to have gone the way they've gone in this man's favor, you feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. And for you to drop the ball like this, bro, literally, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to drop it off in them draws of the youngster, man. And it's like, because allegedly, now all this is allegedly, this is all entertainment, but this is all in a lot of our learning and training and with life. Because see, now right here, so what Shannon is doing, now Shannon is fighting the situation. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, yeah, Shannon is fighting the situation. He's shutting it down. He's shutting it down. He's shutting it down. You see right here, he's showing some text that she said. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it. Why you me? You know what I'm saying? Gabrielle Zuniga, however you want to pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? They're saying a text message to Shannon Sharpe, October the 7th, 2023. So now, of course, he want to touch into the level of freaky they was at. Like, yo, this is mutual. And see, what fellas have to understand, when they say they come for us, they come for us, man. And this is the quickest way to get a brother off of you feel what I'm saying? But it's the freak that he's falling a victim to. See, brothers, you got to control that freak, man. Let's just call it what it is, man. Look at this. I know you missed this big juicy. I guess it was ASS. 25K for each cheek. Was that not a red flag? Now, see, this is where I don't fault. You know, now Shannon won't. Obviously, it's a part of him that want the ladies to know he get down like that. You come over here, it's gonna be a problem. That boy going, you know, what you sit down, what you sit down, boy. You know how I be talking. So at some point, Shannon want the ladies to know it's a problem if you come over here. I'm gonna break you off like I used to do them cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? He gonna eat literally. You feel what I'm saying? But he say, so she say he sent that text message was January. So that was just recently. This is what? March, April. Okay, this is March. Yeah, this is March, April. 4 months in. This was 3 months ago. So then the lawsuit filed by her was orchestrated by none other than her attorney, Tony Buzbee. Hold that right there. Hold that right there. Because y'all know who Buzbee is. Buzbee is the cat that came after Jay. They came after Puff. You feel what I'm saying? And come to find, I didn't know. He and Buzbee sued a lot. I'm going to show y'all in another clip after this. I'm going to show y'all a little more. But he ended up suing some more people that, you know what I'm saying? So this is his thing. Like ambulance chaser, he's a victim chaser. You feel what I'm saying? That's how he get his paper. People claim it. And I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this, man. You brothers need to stay away from Jane Doe. Whoever the hell Jane Doe is, she is getting people hemmed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Jane Doe always at the party, cause Jane Doe always in a situation. But my thing is when the girl said 25 a cheek, man, Shannon should have known better, bro. Excuse me. He should have known at some point that the gig is up. But now what I'm allegedly hearing is that old girl was 19 when he met her. So he met her at a gym. Allegedly, she was 19 when he met her. So she was legal. This ain't nothing you know. But that's a dynamic right there. Because Shannon is 56 right now. You feel what I'm saying? He 56 right now. So she 20 something. She's only been a few years, so she early 20s, you feel what I'm saying? But that young old dynamic, man, is kind of like that's something you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, look, say Tony Buzbee is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharp for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortion, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed in her effort to extract large financial settlement. Ms. Zuniga, however you want to pronounce it, presented Mr. Sharp with a secretly recorded video. She presented him with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. That's how they do. Ms. Zuniga have refused to provide a copy of the full unedited video. You feel what I'm saying? To set the record straight, we releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharp that clearly indicate that the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with a specific graphic request. Contrary to the allegations she's making in the lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January, which was this year, what they just showed you when that text was. The day after she asked for $25,000 per cheek. As quoted above from a text message, Mr. Sharp, there are no other examples of this. So look, now they done broke down all the text she done sent. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all see that this is the line of the text, you know what I'm saying? That's what my man was talking about. But y'all see, they got text from 2023. He said he met her when she was 19. So this 2023, 24. So she actually was getting to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to put my tongue. Whoa. Whoa. She want to put her tongue, then marry him. If you let her do that, you might as well let her marry you, I guess. But text from Gabriella. That's my daddy. I want you to put a big black baby. Put a big black baby. Flag number 2. 25,000 a cheek put a big black baby in me. He think, what you want this big black baby up in? No, man. You know what she mean, bruh. You know what she mean. Quit playing stupid. This is what I mean by you get blinded by what's going on. And she look nice. I seen a picture of her. She tight, you know what I'm saying? You better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. So she was trying to get him there, but he probably wasn't going on getting her pregnant. So she said, okay, let me go, let me turn it up. You know what I'm saying? These messages are just samples of a pattern of graphic sexual communication initiated by her. Now, bam, though. This is how you know brothers that don't really got no game, though, man. Now, Shannon, I took him as to be a player. Most dark-skinned dudes are, you know what I mean? But Shannon. Come on, man. If the girl sitting there saying, you're going to be stuck with this baby for life and put a baby in me, 25,000 cheap, he ain't want to go. So she upped the ante because you know she touring for 50 million. 20, now she want 25 million a cheap. I'm sure something somewhere along the line, Shannon bragged to her. You feel what I'm saying? Shannon then told her. You feel what I'm saying? Something he shouldn't have told her. Yo, I got this deal on the table. So, you know, it's obvious she had a pattern as a chaser. Like Mike Epps saying Friday, man, she's a sack chaser. You see all the sack chasing evidence right there. But, you know, every brother don't got the game and the foresight to see. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Money don't make a man. You feel what I'm saying? Life and experiences make a man. No matter how much money you got, if you ain't really had no experience in dealings in certain things, that's why these guys ended up getting caught and handling themselves certain ways. Because a lot of them get drunk on power, man. You know what I'm saying? You see how Shannon beat, man. You saw how he was looking at Glorilla, man. And when he interviewed her, he wanted to sop that up with a biscuit, huh? Somebody else, man. That, you know, you want to give him that country boy slogan, you know. I mean, you see him, Shannon, a big boy now, but he at 50 though, he still trying to let him know I go. I go. I go. You feel what I'm saying? He letting them know that he go, bro. You know what I'm saying? He goes. He ain't holding nothing back. You feel what I'm saying? But is it worth it, bro? Sometimes, brothers, you got to ask yourself, man. If a female says she want to put her tongue in your booty, then marry you. Do that. See some. Hey man. Hey man. Now some dudes be like, whoa, where's she at? Some brothers like, hold on, we don't even got to do all that. That you ain't got to cook me a good meal or something. You ain't got to do that though to marry me. But damn, woo, you know what I'm saying? She though she let, but this might not me personally. But if this is your intro game and I first met you, you talking about sticking your tongue in my booty. You ain't new to the game. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, when you look at this and say, oh, you see it right there. Sexual communication initiated by her. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was consensual, adult relationship that included role playing, sexual language, fantasy scenarios, explicitly requested by her. So that's her scenario to lick booty. You know what I'm saying? And he, come on, man. He probably was kissing the edited tape that she taped and showed to Mr. Sharp during the blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray as a result of this editing out of context for prior text messages that the sexual activity was not consensual. But Mr. Sharp now believes her secret taping was all part of her plan. Duh, you think? Do you think so, bro? Y'all rewind that and feed that. But Mr. Shaw category denies, as he should, all allegations, especially the lie of the word. And I will not submit to see any egregious attempt to blackmail. He stands firmly by the truth and he's prepared to fight these false allegations and claims vigorously in court. He looked forward to vindication through due process and a judgment based on the facts of the law. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get it. I get it, bro. I get it, bro. I get it, man. But obviously, he don't. You know what I'm saying? Shannon don't, and he about to do. See, this is the thing, man. This is the thing right here, bro. This the thing, man. See, a lot of brothers don't understand, man. When they say this a trap for us, now I see what they mean. See, it's not that they just hunting for us. It's not that they just gunning for us like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, what it is guys like Buzbee, what they doing, you know what I'm saying? What guys like Buzbee is doing, man, he lining them up. He ain't new to this. You feel what I'm saying? He lining them up. I think
Aww.
it was some other ones. You feel what I'm saying? It was some other ones. You feel what I'm saying? That Bugs be lining them up, bro. She a sack chaser, and he's a victim chaser. So to all my brothers, be it through podcasting, rapping, sports, whatever you into, my youngsters, be on alert, man, because the come up is real. You know, ain't too many, regardless of what he look like, how he act. A lot of females ain't meeting no dude with Shannon Sharp paper. You're not gonna meet him in the club. Might not meet him on Broadway. You ain't gonna meet him at the gyro stand. You feel what I'm saying? You might not meet him at the Hard Rock. You gonna meet people that with some money. Don't get it twisted now. But millions, you got to put yourself in these. So when a person gets, you know, in them environments, they got a lot of people shell shocked by that. So they figure out what's the best way I can keep myself. You feel what I'm saying? They like, what's the best way I could keep myself in this situation? You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of them, the best way they could keep themselves in these situations around these brothers, what did she say? Put that big black baby in me. If you don't cooperate that way, now I got to go dirty. Now we got to go here. See what I'm saying? Now she got to go there. She gonna go there because you didn't want to go there. But you didn't went there. See, this is what I mean by everybody don't supposed to be in your circle either, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel bad when you make it to a certain degree. It ain't keeping it real. It ain't nothing. But once you make it, now she saying she was there. Yeah, that was you, bruh. And she's a mixed nigga. So the whole thing was, and him being famous, I guess he never really got approached like that. Maybe he was respectful. Maybe he was in. See, I think Shannon was in a relationship or married at a time too. So we might want to take some of that into consideration because I do believe uh if he was married, you feel what I'm saying? He was subtle. So now he back out here in the game because you see right here as to this, if he back out here in the game, right? He back out here in the game, man. So if he back out here in the game, bro. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at this exhibit B right here. Now we got exhibit B right here. We got exhibit B. Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe made headlines last week in connection with in connection with his pursuit of a 9-figure podcast deal. So what's 9 figures? 8 is like 50 million. So 9 is like 100 million. He trying to get that Stephen A money. Stephen A just got 100 mil. That's what he was shooting for. This week he's facing an 8-figure lawsuit. You go for the 9 million deal. Now let's talk numbers, man. So do you think the pillow talking might have got the OG might have been pillow talking with her? Because this is what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody got their opinion, but this is mine. Allegedly. I feel like he was pillow talking, letting them know, I'm finna come up on this bread. I'm finna get this deal. And maybe he was just excited that a young thing wanted him like that. But if he ain't think it's now, Shannon in shape now, he a cop, rock solid. A lot of girls might want to keep his body and cut his head off. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but he ain't shape, so he gonna go. They seen that a lot of them might want to see if they could, handle that. But he was sued Sunday by a woman proceeding under the Jane Doe. Here she go again. Jane Doe, fellas. We got to watch out for Jane Doe now. The Jane Doe Joe sued them. 13-page civil complaint filed in Nevada state. So this man is from some Vegas situation. So you know how that go. Ain't no telling who he met on the strip. Alleged that Sharpe committed assault, sexual battery, blah, and this, that, and the third. Now, this is my thing, man. Once again, the emotional stress. And when you come out the gate, this is what I'm saying, ladies. When you feel like this, see, this is the real victims, real shit, and people that really go through that. This is what make them look crazy. Because my thing is, your first reaction is not to send somebody to jail. That throws me off all the time. Then it say, you know, blah, blah, blah. She claimed that they embarked on a rocky consensual relationship that she called a relationship. This complaint alleged that Sharpe recorded their sexual activity, something without her knowledge, and that he was sharing the videos with others without her permission or knowledge. The complaint contends that it was another woman, not the plaintiff. With the one video he had, she said that was another lady. But that was the per the complaint, but that was the moment in which she began to pull away from him after that other video came out of him smashing the girl in the hotel. You feel what I'm saying? That's when she wouldn't pursue him. So now basically he's sweating, oh baby, where you at, baby? Come on over here, get some of this girl. And she like, boy, go ahead. He like, come on, what you think? You saw the tape anyway. She contended he confronted her in October 2024 after she commenced, And then it said another alleged incident happened in January. So see, at this point, she piling on and piling up. You feel what I'm saying? But you get the picture. I'm surprised he didn't. You feel what I'm saying? I'm surprised he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And like it says right here, on the first page of the complaint, a woman could say yes. Now, fellas, this part right here, I need all my fellas, all my entrepreneurs, all my real men. You know what I'm saying? Any woman that's around you, especially your brother that got some. From the first page of the complaint, a woman can say yes, consensual sexual relation with the man 99 times. But when she say no even once, bring it back. When she say no even once, that no means no, brother. That's the legal no. And if she know that, you think you would know that. So a player know that if you just giving it to me the one time, you like, no, stop. If I got money, not even if I got money, but because I got money, that stop gonna ring so loud. Stop. I'm off of it. She be like, damn, hey, you know, I respect you, baby. I got daughters, I got a mother, I got kids. So when the woman say no, she say no. That's what that is, fellas. You know what I'm saying? So any no, because I ain't never the one want to make you feel uncomfortable. So whatever you do to me and I do to you, we want to all know that we want to do this now. You know what I'm saying? Because see, this the thing. It ain't that, you know. Anyway, after many months of manipulating and controlling a woman more than 30 years younger than he, repeated, more than 30 years younger than he, and repeatedly threatening to brutally choke and violently slap her. See, now that's when it get now, you know, that's allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Sharpe refused to accept the answer no and blanked the plaintiff despite her sobbing and repeated screams of no. Now, hey, that could be that's what I'm saying. Even if that, bro, we not role playing if you crying. Crying is not role playing, no holler, slapping, you stop. None of that is role playing. Now, have fellas got intimate with have you got intimate with a female after an argument? Or, where she was emotional or something like that. I've seen that. But once again, any great denials or da 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 da, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. But it seems like hey man, what y'all think, man? Drop something in the comments, man. I just think, and I hate to see Shannon go through this, man. I hate to see him go through this, man, because I respect him, his brother Sterling. I'm a football head, you know what I'm saying? But y'all see, she's seeking 50. If and when there's a trial, to recover, if any, will determine by a jury based on the evidence by law. The number can, in theory, be anything. Like she can ask for 50, but when it all boils down, and that's how that game go. You know, like Michelle Obama say, when they go high, we go low. That's what Buzbee say. When they go high, we gonna go low. Now this dude, now y'all know this the same dude that Jay-Z just he brought his whoever to Jane Doe. He brought Jane Doe to Jay-Z, but Jay-Z said, no, I need to see Jane Doe. We finna get to the bottom of this. So Buzbee is a known. So when they saying, and it ain't that, fellas, it ain't that you can't have what you want or who you want, but you gotta stay in your lane. See, and I think sometimes when some brothers get, and then you get to a certain age, it might play on. I mean, you know, it's not to say who's for who and what's for what. Everybody like different flavors of ice cream. You feel what I'm saying? What ain't good to you might be good to who. You know what I mean? Like I might not be there by a cup of tea, but somebody might like them chocolate. Somebody like them yellow. You know, all my baby mamas is fair skin, so it happens. The opposites attract. It ain't that you can't have who you want, but you know, as long as you got arms, you know they in your reach. Understand that? You know what I'm saying? That's what one player told me. But anyway. Buzbee, man. Buzbee kind of the way he going after them, like, hold on. Let me let y'all hear what they had to say right quick. I'm gonna let you hear all this.
The lawyer describes this very differently. He says, look, I got a call from Tony Buzbee's lawyer who said he wanted to negotiate a dismissal. And I told him in no uncertain terms that Jay-Z would not negotiate any sort of settlement about this. However, that lawyer said, okay, we'll voluntarily dismiss the suit. And, you know, then your sanctions motion against us for all this bad behavior should kind of go away as well. He thinks that's what the agreement was, that you would walk away from trying to get sanctions against us. Whereas Jay-Z's lawyer says, look, our sanctions motion.
Hey, Derek, is that in his head? Is that in his head? Or, you know, my understanding is usually if you really had an agreement, you put it in writing and you sign it.
And
as a lawyer, you know, he a lawyer.
When they filed the dismissal,
here's the paperwork, Your Honor. Here's the paperwork.
It is certainly not a negotiated settlement like that. There is no contractual deal that we can look at this paperwork. There's a series of phone calls and maybe emails, it sounds like.
What fakakta situation is it where a lawyer says, you're not going to sue me, but we're not going to really put it in writing?
All right, this feels almost...
Because he don't want to mess up fair use. He don't want to mess up his reputation. You feel what I'm saying?
Does not automatically mean that Shannon Sharpe is safe here.
Now, he don't want to mess up his reputation. You feel what I'm saying? So by Shannon not want to mess up his reputation, I mean, not Shannon, that was what he did with Jay-Z. So Buzbee didn't want to mess up his reputation as a lawyer. So he didn't want to put out that Jay-Z and them was like, all right, bro, but go ahead on. But we dismiss all that, blase, blah. And we still going, you know, he just wanted them to drop the charges if they could. So however that's ending, that's ended. But I think Jay still going to go after the Jane Doe because they ain't signed nothing. But see, so he moves on. Now look at the timing of this. The Jay-Z case just happened a few months ago. What's this? 3 months later, he picks another victim. So this is what they mean by they come after us. You know what I'm saying? They come after us that, oh, he about to get 100. Let's hit him for 50. Now, if Shannon wanted to break, he'd have been like, yo, all right, man, it's cool. Let me sign this deal first. I'm gonna give y'all bam. But Shannon like, man, listen. She asked me. Because I think the action to lick the booty hole statement, that might hold up in court right there. That's a strong statement to take to court. Now, I think what y'all drop some in the comments. Her action to lick the booty hole. Do y'all think that's going to hold weight in court? I think that's going to help Shannon. I think that statement. If somebody asks to lick your booty hole, she's on go. So ain't no what you did to her. It's what she ain't feel like doing that day. That's, I mean, now, hey, ain't know what you did. She don't seem violated, shaking, or none of that. She don't seem nervous. You don't ask to lick nobody's ass, and that's not a sign of nervousness to me or fear. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. You know what I mean? Come on, man. But once again, man, Just how they get us. Most black people money is in sports and entertainment. I understand that. Most black people powers comes from money that we get from sports entertainment. We starting to be a lot of us in the business world, but it's not a lot of. We don't have a lot of Elon Musk. We don't have a lot of Mark Zuckerbergs. You know, we don't have a lot of the Apple CEO, Jeff Bezos, and Amazon. We don't have those. You know what I'm saying? We got Robert Johnson, black millionaire. We got Oprah. You know what I'm saying? Which is through entertainment. Any start naming the millionaires and billionaires that are black that you know of off top. How many of them in entertainment? How many of them are in regular business? And if they didn't get that business from entertainment. So what they mean by the attack on us is when you got brothers like Shannon that's about to, you know, make a situation, have a situation, you feel what I'm saying, to where he's about to do something big. And then he got a brother like this, Buzbee, that feel what I'm saying, want to chase him because he done found his chick. See, that's the thing. But you can't let everybody in your circle, bro. You got to see, that's what the thing. Dude could have $1 million. He'll pick up a broad in a $10 sundress. It's been like that for years. Been that way for years. But I guarantee you, a broke female, look. A rich, we was talking about this other day. A rich guy, you feel what I'm saying? And hear me out on this. A rich man, ladies and gentlemen. A rich man, ladies and gentlemen. A rich man. He will mess with a broke woman. But a woman with money, you very seldom see a woman with money with a broke man. I don't give a damn. Now you catch a few of them that, you know, if he can, you know, he got to have a job, he got to have something, you know what I'm saying? And most of them he got to have just as much, if not more than what she got. But see, we'll reach down and pull them up. You know? We reach down and pull them up all the time, brother. But they'll never reach down and pull us up. It just is what it is. They'll push down and push you out, you know? They push it down and out. Get on down, boy. Get on up out of here. And that's about it. Boy toys, you know, pool boys. You know what I'm saying? Shower tool boys. That's what we get used for. So I asked y'all, well, Shannon, what was he wrong for in this, man? Me, myself, I think he just caught a case of male menopause at 56, felt he was too much of a player. He was shocked that the young one wanted him like that. I think when she hit him with the let me lick the duty, man, I think the booty hole statement might intrigue them. Obviously, she must have did it because he was gone, because this ain't shit but a toxic relationship, if you ask me. It was fire. Hey, he wanted to keep whatever. And after a while, she was like, boom, 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 because it was setup time. And he didn't see it coming. He probably saw it coming and tried to make it into something, but when he saw what it was, because I'm going to show y'all, this is the real reason, though. We're going to end it on this note. Now, this the real reason, though, why he's, I'm going to show y'all the real reason why Shannon is fighting this. I'm going to show you the real reason, bro, why Shannon fighting this case. This the real reason right here why he fighting this, bro. I'm gonna show you. Hold on 1 second. I want to show y'all the real reason why your man is fighting this case. I did a little research, right? I did my little research, and this is it right here. This is why he fighting the case. According to Celebrity Network, Shannon SHARPE network is estimated to be around 14 million as of 2025. I ain't got 50 million. So he finna put out texts, emails, whatever he got to put out. You feel me? Yo, he finna put out email, text, hey man, whatever. You know, DMs, shit, because he only got 14 million, bro. He was finna get a deal. So they playing chess. This is chess, not checkers, man. But what it is, he fell weak to the freak. Brother, you can't fall weak to the freak, man. I don't care how much she putting that dome on you. I don't care how, how good it is, brother. When you got a 9-figure deal on the line, I'm in church looking for them. They wild in there too. I don't, at some point, just let me get solid with my kids, man, and my mom. I got somewhere to put my money, so I don't need to give it to no female to wear. And I'm glad God blessed me to know what it feel like, and to know, I'm good in that. You got to be strong. You got to know yourself. Know who you are before you leave home. So when you get out in the streets, can't nobody tell you who you are, but what you should do, what you need to do. And I think Shannon just got caught up, man, in the freaky tales, man. You know what I'm saying? He just got caught up in the freaky tales, man. And this is what it is, man. So y'all let me know what you think, man. Drop something in the comments, man. What you think will happen with Shannon, man? Do you think he getting played? Or is he kind of, he done stepped in his own shit because he been so busy wanting to be a freak that he couldn't see the overlay for the underplay. So, fellas, as you get older, especially if you over 50 out here, watch these youngins, man. Watch these youngins, man. They don't really want you because you sexy, man. Just understand that. They see something else in you, man. So just recognize it, man. And let's not forget, GoFundMe is not life insurance. She know that. And please put some money on your head before they do, fellas, because they coming. They trying to get you to lick it, the duty hole, and put a big black baby in them. Yeah. Man, if he ain't see that shit coming a mile away, I just showed that he green, man. But he a country boy, man. So, hey, man, sometimes, hey, man, I don't know what to say. I'm going to pray for that brother, though, man. But, hey, man, you see what time it is. I got 14 to fight this case. I'd be damned if y'all get 50. But Buzbee so dirty, he probably just want 1 or 2 of that and keep it moving. But see how they'll burn up your name? See how they'll burn up your name? It's like what my man, go check out my man Frank podcast, baby. The game is cold but fair. But either way, man, let me know what you think. Drop something in the comments, man. And let's not forget, baby. Let's not forget, man. GoFundMe is not life insurance, man. So if you're in these streets, please put some money on your head before they do. Because these tricks is tricking out here, bro. Come on now, girl. Let me get on some of this, get some of this Shannon there.